wanna waste some timer? What?
PP talk? Alright, bro. I'll yap for a bit, but I don't want to yap for too much.
Whoa! mrekk talking about the PP rework. This is gonna be spicy. Let's take a look.
Alright, first of all, oh, I'm at 31k. That's nice. Alright, first of all, I like this. Minus 110. I like this. I think this should be low for 1700. I think this is about right. Like I'll probably say like 1660, 1660, 1670 still. Save me needs to be nerfed. I don't know when they're gonna do that. I hope they do that in the future. If it doesn't get nerfed, then GG's, I guess. they should both be like 1500 both, like high 1500, mid 1500. Crystalia, I guess sounds about right. 1670 PP buff. That's not bad. This is about right. Minus 54. I think this is minus 100. I think this needs to be low 1600. This is about right. Inasekai, yep. Yeah. No. Rules are overweighted as fuck. This map is so overweighted. It abuses the fuck out of length bonus, and it's only like 2 hard parts. This is so broken. This map is so broken. People don't even realize it. They're like, oh, good song, long map, yeah, must be. So this map gets hyped more, but no, this map is fucking broken. It's more broken than anything, bro. And look at this, bro. Holy shit. So many 1300s.
There goes my love. Welcome to the channel. Welcome.
It's not hard to get a low miscount on it. Sans minus.
Thank you for following as well.
Stupid,
you just added 5 seconds to the timer.
Sans should be low 1500. I'm not sure why this is buffed. I don't know. Maybe it was some other change. I know Iki sounds about right. Walk This Way is buffed. I don't know why. That's stupid. Sense of Battle Tower was definitely nerfed way too hard in the last rework. This is minus like 200. It got nerfed to mid 1300. That was so dumb. I don't think this should be low 1300. That was stupid. I think this is pretty balanced now. A lot of rework happening, bro. People, it's so stupid. People complained about the rework being too harsh, and then they changed the rework so it's not as harsh, and people are complaining it's not harsh again. I think the reworks just needs like a slight nerf, just very slightly, and then it'll be good. Did you see Lifelines tweet about what maps are hit poorly? Yeah, I did. I disagree with some of the things he said. I think it's still broken. It does get nerfed pretty hard. The like minus 110 on Zetsubu is crazy. It's huge, but it's deserved, right? What about Imiyuri? This is about right. I thought 1400 was stupidly underweighted on this. I like that. I think it's in a fine spot. I don't think. Well, I don't know. I would check some other profiles out. Board, yes. Dude, this gets nerfed the most out of the top 10, doesn't it? Yeah. Damn, bro. What the fuck? The only thing I guess I'm confused about is Walk This Way getting buffed, but I guess it's out of scope because they're trying to like do some like high BPM rework shit. I think his angles are wider. No, maybe it's something with the angles that Sotox did, because the angles in Walk This Way is like actually like pretty weird. It's pretty weird. Jappa to Kappa. Yeah, I'd say these values are pretty fair. Minus 8 on this is pretty confusing, but and this too. This map, this diff in specifically, but I don't know.
Chat, I'm gonna pause real quick. I don't really have much to say at the moment because here's the deal. I literally cannot understand the scope and the scale of difficulty of the maps in mrekk's top plays. I've seen a lot of them, obviously, right? But as a competitive player, it is hard for me to judge how much these scores should actually be weighed because I'm just not good enough. So, like, I'm trusting mrekk, and I think this clip is really awesome because it seems like mrekk is being very honest with, like, taking, like, you know, with, like, trying to assess his top plays in a, you know, an objective manner. And I'm very happy to see that he's, like, acknowledging, wow, these plays should get nerfed. Like, this wasn't nerfed enough. Maybe this one was a little bit too much, but, like, obviously, like, it would be very easy to glaze yourself and be like, what the fuck, dude? Why are all of my plays getting nerfed? These are all insane scores. Blah, 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 blah. But I think it's really awesome to see that mrekk being at the top of the game is like humble to like acknowledge the fact that like, yeah, these may be like my top plays, but it's overweight as fuck, you know? So W mrekk.
Yeah, I legit think it's fine. They just need to slightly nerf it and it'll be fine. I don't think there should be any issue. Do you think PP numbers as a whole should be as high as they are currently? Yeah. Well, why would it not be, right? Players are improving. It's been years. The more players improve, the higher PP value should be, right? I don't think there should be an issue with that. Does Bang Bang get nerfed in this rework? I mean, it should be, right? Holy. Minus 85. I mean, that's fine. And from 1500, kind of just all blurred together. That's true. But that's just the effect of a Colibet's PP jump from 1300 to 1700. But also the amount of aim slop maps that got ranked. Now there's an inflation of like all the aim slop scores and stuff. Like I think too many maps just got ranked. But also it's good. I mean, it brings scope onto actually how overweighted aim was. It's been overweighted for a while, a big while. People just didn't realize it because no one played it. And now we have all these maps, all these aim slot maps, all these like players that actually play the skill set. Now we know how overweighted it is. It wasn't just me. Like I even said it at like the end of 2023. No, not 2023. I forgot. But I even said it, but it didn't really. No one really cared about it because I was the only player who was about to play who could play it. Same thing. They should never nerf speed. No, they should have. They definitely should have nerfed speed, bro. Especially with rapid trigger. Raw speed legit died as a skill set because of rapid trigger. Rapid trigger actually, like I wouldn't say it ruined speed. It just ruined like the weighting of it. Because raw speed actually used to be impressive until rapid trigger came around, and then now you can just mash 350 BPM. The scaling doesn't work anymore like that. It just doesn't. I mean, it bring to light like now we have like all these scores like Muikai whatever. They made a lot of maps accessible, but I will say it definitely killed high BPM as a skill set. Because the weight.
Chat. This is basically what I've been saying. Like it is a crutch. It doesn't make it easier per se, but it makes it so that you don't have to be as precise with your tapping. It rewards mashing. It makes mashing a viable strategy, which I think that's ass. That's part of the reason why I didn't want to use rapid trigger for so long, because I like being a precise player. Even now, I'm still like coping because like I know for a fact that if I want to stay as a competitive player, I have to use rapid trigger. Otherwise, I'm literally shooting myself in the foot. But I still am annoyed by it because of like, you know, fuck, man. Ugh. It is what it is.
Rating was actually good before rapid trigger on speed, kinda. Like it was alright. And then when rapid trigger came around, now you can just stream 350 BPM no issue. Now I can just get what a 1600 for free. On,
streaming 300 BPM is still very difficult. It's just the very fact that you don't have to worry about the actuation point is that is such a huge crutch, dude.
No way.
Your hand still needs to move at 350 BPM. That's insanely difficult. But the fact that you don't have to worry about the actuation point. Fuck, man.
Do you think Arisa should be gaining PP? Fuck no. I don't know why it's gaining PP, but maybe it's out of scope. This should never be getting buffed. I don't know in what world this gets buffed, but if it's out of scope, then it is what it is, I guess. It's something to do with high BPM or something. This map, I want them to nerf this more, but I'm scared they will nerf the other maps more. Like just for one singular map, but at the same time, this map's, I don't know, bro. Sands minus 70, alright for me. Minus 80.
And you're coping the average 6 digit can stream 300 nowadays?
I guess.
Yeah, I can stream 300
Only
too.
one day left to make changes to the rework. Really?
Hell, I can stream like 1,000 BPM, dude, for one object.
I feel like there's so much like conflict within the community. They probably shouldn't be putting it out so fast. Like, I don't know. Maybe they just have to. Peppy said it? Okay, well, it is what it is. I mean, me personally, I think it's fine. They need to rank more fucking speed maps. We need speed slop. Just 20 diffs of speed slop. And they're all like 1800. And speed and flowing players, play on fucking laser, bro. Just play on laser. It'll make your life easier.
No.
Why are flowing players not playing on laser?
Because I don't care.
About CSR and just not playing on laser when it's literally so optimized for them. Like they just.
Chat, I literally just got a new fucking skin, and it's hype as fuck, and it's fucking beautiful. You want me to throw away literally all of that work that Spoods just did? He literally just finished the skin. I want to play with my fucking skin. I'm not switching to laser yet. I will eventually.
Just complain and don't just like I don't know. It'll make life so much easier for them. I can't flow them in laser. I don't know why. That's weird.
I still follow laser
Laser's
development
more laggy
though.
there.
I will switch
I
eventually.
don't know. Maybe, but I just think no note lock. It makes flowing your life a lot easier, especially speed too. You don't note lock like hell. Do you think high BPM is favored too much higher spacing in jump maps? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, I'm a lot better on 360, 340 than I am on 370 plus. So. To me, 370 is... I mean, I used to be good at 390. I guess I'm just rusty now. I thoughts of ODA, it's broken in terms of PP values. I think they're fixing it soon though, with StatAC or whatever it's called. Who gains the most in the top 100? Is
Me.
it Shimon? It is Shimon.
Damn
Is it? No, it is.
I'm not even top 100 anymore.
230. I mean, it's speed, so... Like, aim, because of this, like, replay thingy, or something. I don't know what it is, but since slider breaks, the PP system can't see slider breaks, stable is broken. That's for sure, I think. The fact that you don't have to care about slider breaks anymore is pretty stupid, but I guess it's not possible. It's not possible, I think. It's just not possible, which is unfortunate. I think it's the lowest of PP, I think by AC, not by misses. Click on difference. Chaos Eater 39.
Wise Jeff, give Yayaka like another day. He's working on the clips video.
I mean, his top players are ranked, so my time nerfed by 600.
What I'm trying to say is I already saw it.
613 PP. That's crazy, man. I mean, fair enough. Wow, I'm right here. I'm part of the 1,000 squad. Yeah, we lose so much PP, dude. Dude, do you guys remember Delta T? This rework, when everyone thought this was gonna be coming out, but it just never came out. I lose 5,000 PP in this rework. Oh, it must be because of the cap or something. Nah, I remember this rework, dude. This is crazy. I don't think anyone remembers it. There's like
what the fuck is bonus PP?
2018,
Real quick, actually, I'll explain afterwards.
2019, 2017, I think. 2020? Huh. Check 2016. Yeah, Benu. That just reminded me of Freedom Diver. That's just crazy, my friend. Holy shit. Holy. We're almost at 5. No, I've been at 5,000 PP difference with Fakali, man. Without the backside, bro. I wanted the 5,000 PP gap. He should have farmed it later. I only got to reach 4.9k diff. I guess that means I have to farm 300 more PP tomorrow.
That's crazy. Quickly, bonus PP is a flat amount of PP that it basically incentivizes you to play unique, like a variety of beat maps, because every map that you submit a score on rewards you a very small, tiny amount of PP. The maximum amount of bonus PP you can get, I think, is like 430 something. Someone please correct me if I'm wrong, but like, it like scales down, like logarithmically. So like you'll gain some like a lot of bonus PP for like your first score ever, then like a little bit less bonus PP for your second score ever, and then a lot less PP for your third score ever, etc, 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 up until you get closer and closer and closer to that value of, some people are saying 413 or 443 or whatever it is, right? So there was a time when the number 1 and the number 2 player, it was Idki and who was it? Rafis? I forgot. But Idki and Rafis were so close in PP that literally by farming bonus PP, as in like setting a unique score on a map that you do not have a score on, they were able to like alternate and like overtake each other. It was so funny. Like Vaxe would just like play, was it Vaxe? I don't know. But like Idki would like play like a fucking 2-star map, gain some bonus PP and take number 1. That was so funny. It is definitely the exception when it comes to the PP system, because obviously like playing unique maps like doesn't really, you know, it's like the exception to the PP system. The fact that you can farm a bonus PP, which is farming a variety of beat maps, but it's whatever. Pepe likes to keep it in just because he wants to reward players for, you know, staying active with the game, playing a variety of maps, and then occasionally getting an extra PP or two. mrekk also clearly understands a lot about how the PP system works. Like he knows that Walk This Way is out of scale for this rework, and he understands that you can't just nerf a map by saying PP goes down without actually changing things. I mean, so do I, dude. I've played this game for like 10 fucking years, dude. It's just like when it gets to that level of difficulty, it's pretty difficult. What's up, mrekk? Good morning. Did you disagree? Nah, dude. I thought it was interesting. See, I'm not good enough to understand or to properly judge what map should or should not be nerfed. All right. I am pleased to see that it seems, well, from what my takeaway is that you're being objective with your top plays and you're being honest about what plays are overweight or what you feel like are overweight and underweight, and I think that's refreshing. When I feel like you could have been like big ego, be like, what the fuck, dude? These PP dudes don't know what they're talking about. All these scores should be buffed by 1,000 PP, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, plus respect. Why are you looking at me like that? Those who know. But anyways, you think we'll ever be able to get a non-DT PP record again? I'm upset that I missed the era where Nomad and Hard Rock was the meta. I just find DT boring. I'm not saying that'll be impossible, but like, let's be real. The system is not structured for it. Objectively speaking, until the PP algorithm is adjusted to take into account the difficulty of a, like, to scale up full combos, like a map that is a lower star rating but has that one goofy pattern that is awkward as fuck and will break everyone's combo is never going to be viable. And the fact is, a lot of the reason why DT has always been in the meta for the system is because they are simpler patterns. They are easier patterns just at a higher BPM, period. Like, there's a reason why all of the farm maps are maps that are comfortable. The moment you introduce a uncomfortable pattern, a pattern that technically isn't difficult, but is just awkward, no one plays it. No one plays it. It's just not worth it. Like, if your goal is to go up the rankings, it's just not worth it. The fact is that there are awkward patterns that do not reward PP. That's it. That's why every tech map is like worthless. That's why historically, even though it's gotten slightly better, but it's still the case that linear jumps and like wide angle jumps has always been, it's never been incentivized in the system. Okay, there was that one time when it was like Xane, but like even then, like you get it. And I think it's also important to understand that like there's also inherent bias. Okay, I'd like to believe that when people like imagine the golden age of the PP system, it was during a time when people were judging scores based off of how impressive the score was, not how much PP it rewarded. For example, Freedom Dive 4 Dimensions, when Shige got the first FC on it, all right, or the Hidden Hard Rock FC. Everyone touted that score as like one of the best of all time. But let's think about it objectively. That's just a Space Stream farm map. Yes, it has some awkward patterns, but for its time, it's a if you have the Hard Rock ability, if you have the ability to play that map with Hard Rock, it is in your roster of a Space Stream farm map. Not so much anymore because you don't have to deal with that one's triangle at the start of the map and that 4-note burst into a slider into another like 4-note burst. That's an awkward pattern that can trip people up and makes it annoying to farm, right? There are now more optimized beat maps that are of similar spacing with 220 BPM streams, right? But back in the day, that was one of the most optimized Space Stream farm maps, and Shige played it. But I feel like a lot of people look at it through these rose-tinted glasses because it's Freedom Dive. Everyone's been grinding it. It has all this history. You know what I'm saying? And I want a system that brings that back. At the moment, I feel like this current system is a race to the bottom of making the most optimized, most comfortable maps that just push specific difficulty in terms of bigger jumps, faster jumps, as comfortable as possible. It results in every map being the same. That's why people have coined the term aim slop. It's all fundamentally the same. Okay? No score is unique anymore. That's it. You could take like the same map, throw it on a different song, That's it. Like as long as the difficulty is there, eventually you spam it is good, right? I care about the score. I care about the expression of the music. I care about the creativity from the mapper. I care about the unique ideas. I care about a mapper deciding, hey, fuck the player. I think this pattern would be sick. And then it's just like a stupid, shitty-ass pattern. It trips up every single player. Every player's raging. But then, when the one player comes in and actually hits the pattern, fuck, dude. The community freaks out. No fucking way. I didn't think that pattern was possible. No fucking way, dude. Someone actually did it. Could this map actually be FCable? Holy fuck. There's a grind for it. And then, boom. Years later, someone finally does it. Nails the full combo. The perfect score. Boom. There's no incentive for that system anymore. There's genuinely no incentive for that. As long as there's this culture of PP is the end goal, that community is basically that community is dying. That's it. That's literally it. So, I have ideas to create a system that will bring that culture back, but I'm afraid that it's going to be such a stark contrast against the current system that it wouldn't be worth the effort and the engagement. That is the vision. An alternative ranking system that incentivizes impressive scores, expression of the music. But if I'm going to invest that much time into it and resources into it, then I'd like to know that people actually want it. I just don't know if people want that. A lot of people seem to actually genuinely enjoy this system. I'm starting to see some cracks, all right? There are like 1K PP scores that are literally making it into the, what's called? The weekly achievement thread. Or maybe it was just that one guy who deleted his post because he didn't want me to watch that score again. Like, genuinely, dude, if we're at the point where 1K PP scores are being tossed away, like, come on, man. Like, I genuinely think that Apparition is like one of the most impressive scores of all time because of the story. The story is incredible, and I hope I don't have to be the one to tell the story. Maybe by the end of the farmathon, if no one has made a video, I'll try looking into it. But like, the story is incredible. Mazrin is one of the few mappers who didn't give a shit. He didn't care about the players. There was obviously the people who were mapping slop for the players, the farm maps, all right, the Monstradas. Mazrin didn't give a shit. He mapped the songs that he liked at the difficulty he felt was justifiable. And that resulted in the most difficult ranked beat maps of all time. He broke that record multiple times as a mapper. He was able to go and navigate through the Osu politics in the mapping community and managed to rank the most difficult songs of all time, at least by star rating. But let's be real, the star rating doesn't even do it justice. There's a reason why that map is a fucking 8-star. People are full comboing 11 stars, yet it took 10 years for that map to get full comboed. It is because that map is fucked up. mrekk's score on Apparition is one of the best scores of all time, and I really hope that someone is able to tell that story.